Guys, I just got back from SEMA 2023 in Las Vegas, and it has 1,000 really awesome vehicles, but one of them specifically just blew me away. And I have a picture here of a factory Jeep Gladiator, but what I saw in Vegas was not a factory Gladiator. It was supersized, and I really mean it when I say supersized. And I caught up with John, the builder of this truck, to tell me everything about it. So let's go to that interview right now. Well, I found John. Hi, John.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
so
you.
So you're the person behind this build.
Yes.
Can you talk to me about it? Because I was coming down the escalator up here at SEMA, and I thought, oh, it's a lifted Gladiator. And I walked in, and then I turned around. I'm like, it's not a lifted Gladiator. Well, can you tell me about this?
So I wanted a full-size Jeep pickup.
Okay.
But Jeep doesn't make them.
No,
So,
it's a mid-size truck.
Yeah, it's a mid-size truck, and I'm a big guy, and I like big trucks.
Okay.
So I wanted a full-size Jeep pickup. So dimensionally, the same size as like a heavy Super Duty or a Silverado, that kind of thing.
Sure.
So I decided to build my own, and I started with a 2014 Ram, short bed, crew cab, kept the bed floor, firewall, and drivetrain chassis, that kind of stuff.
So it's a Cummins 6.7.
Yeah, Cummins 6.7,
Okay.
the factory stock drivetrain, auto transfer case and all that. Axles we beefed up, re-geared, put ARB lockers in it, Dynatrac free spin kit in the front.
Well, can we start up front?
Yeah.
Let's walk
Yeah.
around just a little bit. It's a 7-slotted grill, but so I'm just about 6'3". This is a big machine.
Yeah, it is. It's as if you scaled up a Gladiator. So I
Yeah.
called it the Gladiator 2.
Okay.
So everything got longer, bigger, taller. This is 2 Gladiator hoods
Okay.
that were split, cut on wide on one side, wide on the other, then brought back together, welded back together with an additional strip in it to straighten out the curve, made it longer and all that. So it's a giant Jeep hood. All these are Jeep parts.
And you were doing this yourself?
Yeah,
in
at
your
home,
garage?
in my garage, in a tract home, 3-car garage.
Okay.
Yeah. Did it all at home.
And then you extended the grill somehow?
Yeah, so the grill all these slats got wider, so we added strips of this is all plastic. Plastic welded it, made it taller, wider, proportionally correct. Same with the bumper, that's a worn bumper, we made it wider to fit. The winch is the same, but front fenders, same thing, wider, longer, taller, a combination of many parts bought at the Jeep dealer.
Okay.
So it's all Jeep.
I gotta ask you about the cab.
Yes.
Because the windshield looks proportional.
Yes.
But it's not the same windshield, obviously.
No, it's a custom-made laminated glass windshield made in Florida. I made the template, and they made the windshield.
Okay.
So it's proportionally larger than a Jeep, but
can
that's
I open
it.
this?
Yes,
or?
please do. So the seats are out of the Ram. They're covered with catskin leather seat covers, and they've got heating and cooling in them. But the seats themselves started out as Ram. The dash you're looking at is all designed by my designer, and him and I built it. It's all made out of fiberglass, all made by hand, covered in catskin leather.
Because you didn't want to leave the Ram kind of dashboard. You wanted it unique.
And not only that, it didn't fit well. It wouldn't fit well because the Ram has quite a slope windshield, the rake in it. Nothing fits, nothing works, and it would look like a Ram. So we took some styling cues from the Jeep and incorporated it into the design of this, but this is all custom, one-off.
And then the roll cage, is it actually being tied in?
No, it's just bolted to the cab.
Okay.
2.5-inch DOM tubing, so it's a good sized roll cage, but it looks proportional.
Can I sit in it just for 1 second?
Climb up in there. Help yourself. You look good in there.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits me.
It does. Yeah.
Now I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Wow. And then the bed. Well, tell me about the bed.
So the bed, if you look at a bed, there's a lot of wasted space.
Yes.
And I wanted to utilize all the space. And I've had this idea in my head for a long time. I wanted to make a bedside that comes up and opens up to expose a storage area, kind of like a utility bed. So, but I didn't want a utility bed. When this is closed, it looks just like a regular truck. You would never know.
Yeah, on the other side, it's closed.
Yeah, if you
right?
look at the other side, it's closed. And
So is this a Gladiator bed then?
No, the bed floor is out of the Ram, but we built the box ourselves.
Okay.
So the bed box we made ourselves. But so this is what it looks like closed, and you'd never know this. And this side too goes up via a linear actuator, the electric drive, and you can use your smartphone, and boom, and it goes up or down and latches, and you're down the road. So I designed that whole system. And yeah, those doors are locked. But
Okay. I just want to say how big this door is.
yeah, it's a foot taller than a Gladiator door. And that's a front, the back door is started out as 2 front doors and 2 back doors.
Uh-huh.
So if you look at a Gladiator, it's got a clipped corner in there, and then the doors are a foot shorter,
Yeah.
and then this door is shorter. This is a front door out of a Gladiator in width. It's 7 inches taller here, 5 inches taller in the window. And then the front door is 2.5 inches wider than a stock Gladiator door. We had to do that. We wanted to keep the top the same so that the top fits. And this is a custom 6-piece removable hardtop. So you can, those 2 front panels come off, the 2 back panels come off, and these 2 corners come off, and they all store in the bed in under 2 minutes, no tools. So you've got a convertible full-size Jeep pickup.
Heavy
And you
duty
can-
heavy duty
Heavy
one.
duty with a
Yes.
Cummins diesel. You
Yeah.
can make a full-size pickup into a convertible in 2 minutes. And it all stores in the bed. You do it by yourself, one person, no tools. And so it's the best of everything. And
How long did it take you? I mean, how many weeks or
3 years.
3 years?
3 years. It's a hobby, so it's nights, weekends, and all of that.
And this is the first time it was shown, or have you shown it before?
We showed it last year at SEMA, and everything went south near the end, and nothing got really done. We got to the show, and it showed well. We got here so late, they stuck us in about the farthest, and no one ever saw it.
Yeah,
So
because
we-
I don't remember. I was
yeah.
here not
Yeah,
very
no,
long,
it was
but
in the boondocks. So
okay.
we took that whole year from last year to now to go back through it and finalize everything. It didn't have, we made glass for the windows, we did all the electrical, we did the interior, we finished everything. So we took advantage of that.
It shows really well now.
Yeah, thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's only one thing left to do is like wheel it somewhere, right?
Yeah. I want to do some driving in
Yeah.
it. We drove it a little bit, and it drives so nice. It's
Yeah.
got hydraulic assist steering and
And the axles are beefy and everything like that.
it's 513 gears. They've been trussed. It's got a free spin kit on the
What
front.
size
and
tire is this?
Those are 43-inch Mickey Thompsons. Yeah, they're gnarly. And Mickey Thompson wheels, King suspension, Fabtech suspension lift, modified highly. It's got Warren winches front and rear. It's got an ARB compressor in the back with a air tank. It's got air chucks front and rear, so you just plug your air hose in. It's got ports you can plug your jumper cables into and all that. It's got a retractable tonneau cover, automatic. It's electric by Real Truck.
Uh-huh.
It's a Retrax cover.
Yeah,
And
you've
so-
got, I think I can tell you kind of like put your dream
Yes.
into metal, basically.
Yes, exactly.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, it is. I come up with this concept and I follow through. I can't quit. So
That's very special. Thank you for sharing that.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by.